Hello. Yes, welcome. I just pierced my ears. My ears are stinging, they're ringing, and holy shit, they hurt. Okay. Oh.
Is that too close?
I am going to be showing you my favorite TikTok edits of hot fictional men to show my appreciation for TikTok. This is what I'm doing on a Friday night at 20 years old. Okay, yeah, we have my page. Follow me at Bianca Hates It here. I am a girl who likes to think about her reposts, will analyze a post first before reposting it, because I believe a repost can say a lot about a person. I want to say that I had an intense Jujutsu Kaisen phase. Honestly, if JJK didn't have Gato Suguru in it, I would not. Is this a safe space? I would not have touched it. Who cares if he murdered people? He was hot. I remember when season 2 dropped and everybody was clowning on him, and I was just like, because everybody would be like, oh, he doesn't have a domain. Like, bitch, shut up. Yeah, so I have this thing where like I'll just be talking and I just space out like completely, and I see it in my videos all the time. It happens when I'm talking to my mom. It happens when I'm talking to my friends. It just happens when I'm talking. It happens. And like when I'm in like group settings, cuz don't let this video fool you, I do go outside. When this happens in a group setting, I'll be like, wait, oh shit, they're all looking at me. If I'm in a group setting, I'm talking and they're all looking at me, I'm like, wow, they're looking at me, they're like listening to me. That's crazy. Mr. Plankton, I'm in the middle of this show right now. And I have not finished it. And I heard everybody says it's like so sad. And I'm like, okay, what's tea? So I don't think I'm gonna be that sad. I don't know, stay tuned. Every year I have an annual High School Musical rewatch just because. I remember me and one of my best friends like rewatched High School Musical 3. I think it was in the beginning of our senior year. Like we literally had just started senior year of high school. Mind you, 2 big old 17-year-olds in the room right now just watching High School Musical 3. And when it was ending, like we got to the end of the movie, which mind you was not sad at all, we both started crying. I was like, oh my god, like we really are gonna graduate, bitch. Like the budget when it opened up with Choi at the basketball games and Gabriella came out the crowd, Choi, girl. But I do remember watching that time and time again and be like, oh my god, I can't wait for senior year. And I'm not gonna lie, senior year was fun as hell. You could not pay me to go back to high school, girl, but I had a time senior year. And every time I watched that movie growing up, before I was a senior in high school, I'd always be like, oh my god, senior year is gonna be so fun. And it was like, I can't even sit here and gap. Like I had a time in senior year. So, but that was like in the beginning that we watched it. And this is how I know we're in Trump's America, because life has gotten so damn serious to the point I can't even sit down and rewatch High School Musical. Oh my god! I love Kimi no Todoke. It's one of my favorite, it's honestly like in my top 10 anime ever. I love Sawako. I especially love Chizuru. Y'all please don't kill me for butchering the names. Shoujos. I prefer shoujos over shonen. For the longest time it was the other way around, but now I prefer shoujos. They tend to be better written. Sorry. I like female leads better than male leads. I'm tired of it always being male centered or centered around like just guys. I'm not explaining this one. No, because I was looking through my mom's camera roll and like, why am I actually aging? Why am I actually growing up? What do you mean I'm not like 17 anymore? Two quick putts and don't I realize you?
That's a nice angle. I was pretty proud of this hole. It took actual days of my life.
Okay, so quick story to when I got my belly button pierced. It was my 19th birthday and I went with another one of my best friends, and I walked in that. I mind you, I do not have a flat stomach. Like, I'm gonna just put this out there. If you and I was like, oh, should I get a belly piercing? Everybody around me said yes. So I was like, okay, let's get a belly piercing. Leading up to this, on the outside, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a belly piercing. I'm a little cunt. I'm ready to get pierced. Like, I'm ready to stick that needle in my navel. Walked into the piercer shop. I was like, hello, I want a navel piercing. He takes a good look at my stomach. He goes, no, I wouldn't. I was like, oh shit. Shame me out of this piercing place right now. And I'm just gonna have to walk out of here in front of my friend. The walk of shame. Literally, he goes, nope, wouldn't. Calling me the biggest bitch to like walk this earth. Mind you, I've been skinny my whole life, but turns out I just didn't have the correct anatomy for a navel piercing. It was like this whole thing. He said if I were to get it pierced, it could take longer to heal and it's more prone to getting infected. So I could weigh my options. I could still do it, but I would just have to take more care of it. Or I could just get something else. So I kid you not, I stood there pondering for like a good 10 minutes. I was like, damn, do I really still want this? And I got it anyway. And now it's healed. A year later, I could probably show y'all. Let's go! And the fact that it's fully healed, like I have taken it out, I have squished it around like this, exactly like this TikTok, and I've changed it, hit it a bunch of times. It healed perfectly fine. I went into water, pool water, ocean water, the water park water. The park water is different. You're looking for a sign to get a belly piercing, this is it. Yeah.
It ain't my fault. I'm looking for the hoe.
Every time I see a video of somebody in Rio de Janeiro dabbing, like just not, they don't even have to be dabbing up 10s. It doesn't even have to be that trend. It's just a 10 on 10. Why are there so much fine people in Brazil? That's where the huzz is. No, but why are people so fine in Brazil? What's in the air in Brazil? Everybody's so beautiful over there. That just automatically means I have to go over there. Hello?
I hate Vietnam.
Lily, honey, we don't hate.
I hate Vietnam.
Okay, so there's a specific reason why I reposted this. Every time me and my friends are out, and we're like, God forbid, we're trying to look for a place to eat, it'll just be like, oh, it's up to you, I don't mind, I don't care. But there's times where literally all the time I'll be like, okay guys, no, they had decided on a restaurant, and I'll be like, no, and they'll be like, why? And I'm like, because I tried it this one time and it was awful. And then the next thing we go to that restaurant and I'm fucking up the food. They always say I have like a story for like every restaurant on every block. And it's just not true. Like when I say that a restaurant got me like a word of food, not even that it got me sick, but if I just have a story for the said restaurant, it's like they're gonna commit that to memory and be like, okay, Bianca, you said that like for 10 other restaurants too. Like, what is your beef with Culver's? Like, bitch, I don't. Hello. Do I really have to explain? Okay, so XOK recently came out, and I remember when season 1 came out, and I hated on the show heavy. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. I saw that coming out and I was like, I'm not watching that. That looks like trash. No, I don't even remember what made me turn on the show, grab my remote and put on Netflix and start watching it. But after that first episode, I was hooked. I was like, yo, I can't wait for season 2 to come out. And I was so excited for season 2. It's fun, you know, to be cringe is to be free. Have fun with it. Don't take it too serious. Like, for real though, it's just like one of those like fun shows. It's cute, it's whimsical. Cringe. I am adorable.
I mean, I am adorable.
2020 TikTok. Lots of things happened 2020 TikTok that I will not be going into. There's also lots of things that came out of 2020 TikTok, like Hunter x Hunter hype. And Hunter x Hunter hype, the Hunter x Hunter fandom, I was an active, and one of my favorite eras of that time was the Dark Age song with Kurapika. I can't describe the feeling that 2020 Little Dark Age Kurapika edits brought me. I kid you not, I stared at my phone for like 15 minutes when I saw this. Videos just kind of exposing how much of a loser I really am. I try to keep it on a low, honestly. I have an opinion on Ouran High School Host Club. I think that Hikaru and Haruhi shouldn't have ended up together, and I think it was actually a really good choice on the author's part. Argue with your mama. I love Cat's Eye. Touch. Every time I hear that song, I get up and I was in the middle of talking about Cat's Eye. Yeah, no, I love Cat's Eye. Lara and Mano are the ones that stood out to me. Every time I look at a picture of Lara, I melt. The reason why I didn't watch season 2 of Squid Games was because Sabyok wasn't in it. I'm being dead ass. Like, that is the only reason why I did not do it. I'm in love with Hamza.
I don't know if I can wait that long.
I love Tom Blythe because him as Snow changed me. I want y'all to know that one edit. I watched JJK just because Gojo was in. Cannot make inappropriate comments on here because my family does watch my videos and this is going on YouTube. So I will say need that. I love that anime so much. Don't kill me though, I did not finish it. I don't know why. I just have a tendency, not because I didn't like it, honestly, not because I didn't like it. I loved it actually, but I have a tendency to, even though I really like things, I'll just leave them unfinished. I don't know why. I love Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli is one of my favorite things in life. Howl. I love One Piece. If that feels so weird to say because I literally have not touched that anime in like, as long as there is a group of people brought together by circumstances and they learn to trust and love one another over time and they go on adventures together, I'm hooked. Genuinely, the only reason why I'm not more into One Piece, I'm so sorry. It like I made it up to Skypiea and I'm going to continue it, trust. But I'm not gonna be seeing that end anytime soon. Like, it's just so long, and it okay, it causes me anxiety, like actual anxiety. I'll be watching the arcs, I'll be watching the episodes. I'm like, damn, there's so much to go after this. Like, it just gives me like, oh my god, like I have so much to do. This TikTok made me really emotional because I've been in Florida my entire life. I grew up here. My family would take trips to Orlando all the time when I was like 5. And if you grew up in Florida and you also took frequent trips to Orlando, you would know that you're on your way to Orlando when you see the wizard, the mermaid, the orange. Saw that wizard, I was like, okay, I'm here. You know, that and the halfway point. So like whenever I see it now, I get so insanely emotional because I'm like, damn. I just associate all of that now with like childhood because when I tell you I was in Disney every other day during my childhood, like you would also know if you had watched the Florida Project, which is a god tier movie. Anyways, stay sexy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, my parents probably wanted me to be a dog.